let me take you to Newton County, Georgia, where a school teacher decided to sit on a desk and tell her students that it is okay for her, obviously, to say the N-word, and then she provides context for when she should be able to use the N-word. Here it is.
Yeah, date a black guy. Okay. Then I can say no, because I
got Producers, I want you to get ready. We want to play that one more time. All right, here it is.
Yeah, date a black guy. Okay. Then I can say no, because I got
Okay. You see, she actually recently won Teacher of the Year. This educator is now suspended. Let me give you background to this insane story, okay? An art teacher in Alcovy High School is now off the job after students say she used the N-word in the classroom. Well, you don't say. It gets deeper. Students say the teacher, seen sitting on a desk, posed them a question of when it's okay to use the N-word. Now remember, she's the art teacher. This has absolutely nothing to do with the curriculum. It is not in some kind of proper context. They are not doing an assignment. She just decides to sit on a desk and I guess become one of the students. I don't know what that was about. It was ridiculous, right? Let me just say this. I don't know what's happening out here, but is this a thing where there are some white people, I know not most and definitely not all, but some, who are just trying to get away with saying the N-word? She's talking to children. She's at her job. She's a school teacher. And she has this Teacher of the Year award in her background. Here's what she said. Say I date a black guy. Now she's trying to provide context here for her art students, okay? Well, say I date a black guy. Then I can say N-word. The students replied, no, in unison. She continues, cause I got an N-word. The teacher, who school officials identified as Alexandria Boyington, let's put up a picture. She is a white female, as you can see. Named Teacher of the Year 2 years ago. She has now been banned from the classroom as the district investigates. Students were outraged by this. One student, a couple of students went on record with the local news team. One student said, there was no reason for her to say that. When I saw the video, I was disappointed because as a teacher, you are supposed to keep your profession and just keep your composure. She shouldn't even be suspended. She should be fired. Ben, what are your thoughts on this one?
I mean, it's wild how much this comes up, right? Like I remember literally being a child watching Jon Stewart, right, when I was like 13 years old, and they were making a mockery of white people that were trying to like make excuses singing rap lyrics, right? We are at 20 years later now, 10 years later, and this is still happening where you have this grown adult white woman go to children, literal children, and just unprompted ask them when it's appropriate for her to say the N-word. Like, and I mean, honestly, kudos to the class, kudos to the children. Like even as children, they understand never appropriate, never okay. They like, and they couldn't even, they bust up laughing in that video because of like how unbelievably absurd it was that there was a grown adult in the year 2021 that has any uncertainty about whether or not as a white person they can say the N-word. And it's funny that this literally is happening. Last week we talked about Dog the Bounty Hunter trying to do the same thing.
Exact same thing. Provide context, excuse, yeah.